What's going on, guys? This is Riggs, and we have a lot to get through in this video. We have to talk about teaming up in solos. We have to talk about a brand new cheat that I've never seen before, but I'd love to get it out there to show you guys what we're battling here in season 13. And we also have one of the most not one of the most bizarre stats I've ever seen for a player ever. Cannot wait to share it with you guys. Before we jump into it though, if you guys haven't, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a like if you want to see more videos like this where we're exposing hackers and cheaters, trying to clear them out. And all the links to my socials are always down in the description of all my videos. You can check me out on Twitter. You can also check me out on Instagram. That's actually how I'm gathering a lot of the footage for these videos. So thank you guys so much. I know I cannot respond to all of you. I try my absolute best, but keep sending the footage of people that you think are suspicious, and we'll do our best to review it and get that information out to the public. Okay, so we're going to jump right in. The very first thing I want to show you guys is this. Like I said, hands down the most bizarre stats I have ever seen, ever, playing this game. Is this person cheating? They're definitely sus, but is this person cheating? Or is this person actually legit? I wanted to start off this way just so you guys can see it. They're currently ranked 4th right now on the European leaderboards. So here's the person right here. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce that person's name, but it is in Arabic. But let's get into the stats. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So if you actually look at it, like you said, I like dissecting this stuff. The first thing you're going to notice is that the matches played versus win ratio. You want to talk about, hands down, probably one of the best players ever. It would have to be this person right here. 288 matches played with 282 wins. I'm not very good at math, unlike my brother, Dr. Dan. But I can math this and figure out that they've only lost 6 games. They've only lost 6 games. They've made top 10 287 times. 1,300 kills. The new system, 4.5 KD, which is solid, especially in the new system. 4.5 is a very, very good KD. However, look at the old system KD. The old system, 100.85. I would absolutely love to be the fly on a wall in one of this person's matches. What I would give to spectate this person for one match to see how exactly they play. Some other interesting stats that kind of pop out. The average heal is only 45, but the big one, only 29 revives. Only 29. There's no career results, unfortunately. But that is pretty crazy to only have 29 revives and you've played pretty much 300 games. Win ratio of 97.9. So is this person playing legit? Are they just camping the majority of their match and they're just the best at figuring out where the circle is going to land, where the rotations are going to be? You know, can they predict that circle? Do they know exactly like where to rotate? Or is this person flipping on hacks at the end of the match to see exactly where people are, that kind of thing? But I mean, even hackers that we've exposed don't have a win ratio like this, where they've only lost 6 matches. That is beyond impressive. I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section of this person's stats. Very, very curious. But what I want to do now is I want to get into the new style of hacking that we're seeing, where they're not just hacking in the game, but they're hacking out of the game. Let's take a look. All right, so here's the clip from Twitter that was sent to me. This is a death replay. So let's go ahead and watch this together, but this is what we're talking about. Check this out. So here's the death replay. This is the person that killed Q8. This is insane. All right, there we go. Nice hip fire action. Beautiful. Well done. This is what we're talking about, and I'll go ahead and pause it for you guys. Right here, you guys know that there is a report button. However, when you look at this screen, what is missing? What is missing from this report to report a hacker, right? Or someone that you suspect is hacking. They don't have a name. It says report player and it is completely blank. There's no special characters. There's absolutely nothing. The other thing that you don't see is there's no player ID. That's also something that you normally see on this screen is the player ID. So you want to talk about a completely different type of hacking. It's to the point to where they're not only hacking on the battlefield, but they're hacking off of the battlefield to the point to where they're making it to where you don't know what the person's name is. If you report this, where is it going to go? That is the question that I have to ask you guys. And it's what's happening is it's insane what has been going on in this game in season 13 as far as cheating. Now, I know a lot of you guys, like I've mentioned before, will bring up that there's a lot of cheating, or you haven't experienced a lot of cheating playing in your matches. And usually the people who I'll ask, well, what game mode are you playing in? 9 times out of 10, they're playing squads. For whatever reason, I have my speculations, but for whatever reason, where I've encountered the most hackers and where other people that I've talked to experience the most hackers or cheaters are in duos. My speculation is the fact that when they kill somebody, the max people that can report them is what? Is 2. Whereas if a hacker completely wipes a squad, and they're going to wipe multiple squads throughout a game, as you all know, that's 4 people every single time that more than likely are going to report them. Unless someone's very unfamiliar with the game or they don't know the mechanics very well or how things work, they might get killed by a hacker and they might not even know it. But the vast majority of people playing this game, they know when something is sus or not. And it's usually, like I said, it's usually in duos, at least in North America. Most of the time I'm speaking on North America, but I get footage from the Asia server, from Middle East, KRJP, and a lot of it is happening in duos. The other insane pandemic going on in this game, where I've heard the most gripe ever from all the seasons, all the time I've been playing this game, all the time we've been fighting the good fight against cheaters in this game, is actually in solos. But to the point to where people know that PUBG is kind of banning hackers sometimes. So what they're doing is they're going around the system to the point to where they're playing solos where they can rank up at a decent rate, get conquer with less points than duos or squads. So they get the title, but they're teaming up. And I know Bushka's mentioned it a couple times, quite a few times, I should say, in this season alone. That's the reason why he stopped playing solos in FPP, because every single match that he would play, damn near, he would run into someone teaming up. So not only do you have the people hacking in the game who get banned and don't care and just create a new one and come right back, but you have the people that are teaming up. And it's very, very difficult to track this. If you're playing the game yourself and you have the phone in your hand or the iPad in your hand and you're playing, and there's situations where you might be near somebody. You might be on the first floor and there's a person right above you for 10 minutes on the second floor. But as far as a detection system, it's very, very hard to track something like that. It's very, very difficult. I mean, just think in all the games you've played, how many times you've been within a meter or two of somebody. It's very, very difficult for a computer system to detect that versus two people that are actually teaming up going throughout the game. The only exception to this, which I think maybe should have like a temp ban on it, that's my recommendation, is if you're for something like if you're in a vehicle, if you're in a vehicle and you're in solo and there's somebody riding shotgun with you in the front seat, that's teaming up. Like there's nobody that is going to get in a car in solos just to like just to do it, just to make it to the zone or like for strategy. No, in solos you kill on the spot no matter what. So that's very, very interesting. The teaming up in solos. Another example of why it's hard to detect also with teaming up, because people team up in duos, people even team up in squads, right? 8v4, right? The thing is, there's times, like say like a streamer, or say me, or say you have a streamer, like Levino does a lot on his channel, where he'll like meet up, like people will recognize him, they'll put their guns away just because they want to get on all chat and say, you know, hello to somebody. So again, when you talk about a detection system, the teaming up thing is probably one of the most difficult, because the last thing that Tencent will want to do is ban a player for saying hello to somebody on stream because they recognize them and they want to say hi and jump around. Even Mortal, he does a lot on his streams. He used to do a lot before, not as much anymore, but at the end of his matches, like every single match, he'd be recognized and they'd have like a pan fight or whatever. So I hear you guys loud and clear on the social medias as far as the teaming up issue. I know it's a problem. I've seen it. I've been in duos where I'm taking on a squad. I've been in solos where you're taking on a duo. When you're in a squad, taking on a mini army. So that one is more difficult. But as far as teaming up in solos, if people are getting in the same car, or if people are like, I don't know, laying right next to each other for a long period of time, or if, I don't know, it's very, very difficult. I'd like to know what you guys have to say is as far as that goes. I'm very, very curious how you guys would solve that. But yeah, the most interesting thing though is the person that we saw at the beginning of the video, the guy in Europe. I mean, you want to talk about the most flat out, the most bizarre stats ever seen. I cannot wait to read all your guys' comments on, I mean, really, like, what type of cheating is it? We're seeing cheating in this game that we've never seen. However, when someone plays like this dude, it is beyond interesting. Someone plays 288 matches and they win 282 out of them. A 4.5 KD, which is good, especially in the new system. But the old system, KD, they have 100. They have 100 KD. Like, again, is this person cheating? Are they sus? Absolutely. This is as sus as it gets. You play almost 300 matches and you've only lost 6 of them. It definitely sus. Are they cheating though? It's really, really hard to say, you know? But I understand all your guys' frustrations here in Season 13. But yeah, let me know what you guys have been experiencing, you know, what you guys have had going on in your matches. Like I showed you, people, you click the report button and it's completely blank. So very, very interesting between those three, between the teaming up, especially in solos, which is horrible, the worst it's ever been this season. Reporting players that don't have character IDs or name tags. Best recommendation is if you're recording, you can look at the playback, write the person's name down, I guess. Try to find them that way, or try to remember it. But yeah, you go to report them. There's absolutely nothing there. And then someone like this on the leaderboards, who's currently ranked 4th in Europe on the European server, and you got 100 KD and you've only lost 6 matches. I don't know. I'd like to know what you guys think down in the comments section. But hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. But until the very next video, you guys, this has been Riggs for from Riggs Gaming.